Today I'm reviewing the Marantz AV7706 11.2-Channel 8K Ultra HD AV surround preamplifier. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've spent real, hands-on time with this preamp in a dedicated home theater setup, integrating it with amplifiers, Atmos speakers, 4K/8K sources, and streaming services. What I'm sharing reflects how it actually performs in a real system, not just a spec list. Let's set expectations early. This is not a simple plug-and-play soundbar replacement. It's a full-feature preamplifier designed for custom or serious home theater installations where you already intend to pair it with discrete power amps and full surround speakers. It's a control hub and room integrator more than a self-contained audio box. In everyday use, the AV7706 feels purposeful. Navigation through sources and setups is thoughtful, and menus are responsive once you're familiar with the layout. It doesn't rush you, but it doesn't feel sluggish either. HEOS built-in gives convenient access to streaming services and multi-room audio if you use that ecosystem. Voice control works practically through supported partners. It's not a gimmick, but a useful layer when your hands are busy or you're across the room. Where this unit stands out in real rooms is in its flexibility. With 11.2 channels available, you can tailor your speaker configuration for Dolby Atmos, DTS, IMAX Enhanced, and future formats without feeling constrained. In my testing, adding high channels and wide channels brought a more three-dimensional sense to movies with object-based soundtracks. It's not magical, but the extra channels genuinely improve immersion compared with simpler 5.1 or 7.1 setups. The processing and calibration tools, including Audyssey Multi-EQ XT32, make tuning to your room practical. With measurement microphones and a few iterations of calibration, you can get a flatter response and a sense of balance that's more consistent from seat to seat. That hands-on setup time is worth it. This kind of kit rewards patience. In terms of connectivity, 8K HDMI inputs and outputs mean you're covered for next-generation sources without extra converters. Multiple preamp outputs and control ports make integrating power amps and automation systems much easier. I didn't hit any awkward gaps in ports when hooking up Blu-ray, streaming devices, gaming consoles, and legacy analog gear. Thermals and noise are well controlled. This unit runs quietly even during long movie sessions. There's no mechanical fan noise to distract from quiet scenes, and the electronics stay stable without getting warm in a way that worries you. Now for the limitations. This is not a self-powered amplifier. If you want drive power on its own, you'll pair this with external amps, which is standard for its class but means more cost and complexity up front. You're buying a platform, not an all-in-one solution. The user interface, while capable, isn't as slick as some simpler consumer gear. Navigating deep audio settings requires a bit of familiarity, and the learning curve is real if you're used to very basic AV receivers. Who does this make sense for? This preamplifier fits well for people who are building or upgrading a discrete component home theater, plan to use full surround with height channels and object-based audio, want 8K connectivity and future-proofing, appreciate calibration flexibility and integration with HEOS/voice ecosystems if your priority is simple, minimal setup, or you're okay with a soundbar or all-in-one AVR. This is more machine than you need. That's not a knock, it's a reflection of its design intent. So here's the bottom line. The Marantz AV7706 is a capable, flexible preamp platform that feels stable and feature-complete in real room use. It's not about flashy extras or quick fixes, it's about giving you room to grow a serious surround system with meaningful processing and connection options. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.